Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. I wanted to make a video talking about the upcoming WrestleMania 33 announcement that everyone has been, sort of wanting to know where we're going next year. Definitely, Philadelphia has been a city that's been put in bids for the last few years. Definitely, the front runner seemed like it was going to be Minnesota for a really long time, and then out of the middle of nowhere, people were thinking that mainly Orlando was looking for WrestleMania 34. They came out and they're looking like they're the front runner for WrestleMania 33 is now, and you know. WWE, they were in Orlando for the Royal Rumble, and they did not make an announcement there. Basically, for Minnesota, they were there in December, I believe, for Monday Night Raw. They didn't make an announcement there, so it's kind of weird that we don't know where it's going to be. But as of right now, my prediction is I'm going to go with the wild card that no one has really been talking about, but people have been talking about for a really long time. I'm going to say that WrestleMania 33 is probably going to get named for London, basically because Orlando and Minnesota both been putting their name out there in the press, both saying that it's going to be there, while no one is really talking about London because of the fact that they probably don't have any press there, and they're pretty smart and they've been keeping their mouths shut for all this time. London is a place, they can easily have a WrestleMania that could, sort of match what WrestleMania 32 is going to look like. Definitely there was large expectations on crowds of 100,000 people at AT&T Stadium, and even though there are reports out there basically saying they've only sold about 70,000 tickets, I'm sure that they're going to name a very, very large gate, claiming 93,000, matching what WrestleMania 3 was. And anywhere you go from here, it isn't going to look as big. Definitely, WWE, when they go over and they do the UK tours twice a year, they always draw, huge numbers. TNA, when they go over every January, they have, their largest month that they're going to have, which is basically the UK just being starving. For American wrestling to come over. Everyone knows those tours make a lot of money, and if WWE was able to go over there for actual WrestleMania, I think that it would be huge. I mean, there definitely would be things they would have to work out, doing probably, I guess you could say, a super show, taping, Raw and SmackDown, but they don't really even tape a lot for SmackDown because a lot of SmackDown takes place at the actual Access, is where they just sort of film it live there. And I don't know if you'd have to have that last Monday Night Raw have a sort of a split crew with people getting into London and getting adjusted. But I'm sure that it would be a really, really big deal, and I think that's where it's going to go. Orlando, Minnesota, they'll have their day in the sun. But I think that it's really going to be London for WrestleMania 33. That's my guess.